Hey DIYers, Dylan here with Alarm Grid. Today we're going to review how to clear a trouble signal from your IQ4 panel. So there's a few things that can cause a trouble signal, and essentially what a trouble signal is when the system is telling you that one of the sensors is not in a normal state. Not necessarily that it's faulted, but that there's an issue with it, tamper, low battery, signal loss, RF jamming, a few other options there as well. So we're going to go in closer to the panel, show how the trouble signal will show. We're going to resolve it, clear it from the panel, and show how to acknowledge it in the history, the memory history of the panel as well. Okay, so we have our IQ4 panel here, which is already showing us that something needs attention. So we can do view results there, or we can simply just tap on the home screen, and that'll show us our active sensors. So this symbol right here is a tamper, which means that the cover for our sensor here is not secured. Pretty obvious from seeing it here, but if you have a sensor installed somewhere and it's showing this, these symbols are good to check to make sure you're knowing what's exactly going on. And there's a few symbols that can show, for example, if the sensor is faulted, it's going to be a broken link. If it's unreachable, so say it's not communicating with the panel, it's going to be a question mark. We have our tamper signal right there. Not networked, similar to if it's not reaching the panel, you just need to tamper the sensor. That's going to be an exclamation point. And then we'll show you what sensors are bypassed as well. You can check the full list of these on our website and also within the guide for the IQ4 panel. So before we resolve this, we're going to check a few things about the system. So with the visual representation of the trouble, the panel can also give you error beeps. Not everyone likes to deal with the beeps, so there is a way to actually disable those. So we'll do that first before we clear this. So to access that, go into top menu, settings, advanced settings, installer code 1111. And then you'll go to sound. We're going to scroll down until we get to trouble beeps. So I already have this disabled. So that means that when I have a trouble on the system, it's not going to do the error beeping at me. It's just going to show me the visual. But if you have this enabled, this gives you a bunch of different options here. So siren trouble beeps, sensor low battery, sensor tamper, which is what we have here, panel tamper, and then you can customize the tones of the trouble beeps. So just showing examples there. Fire and life safety, trouble beeps, trouble beep timeout. So emit trouble beep every 30 minutes. You can edit that to really whatever you want. So every 30 minutes or so for this, it's going to do the trouble beeping. Now, if you don't want to deal with that, you can just go back to trouble beeps, disable it, and then you don't have to worry about that going on. So we have the tamper here. The way to resolve this is to put the cover back onto the sensor and secure it. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so it's cleared. We have a different symbol there. That is the door or window being open. Go ahead and close that, it clears. So we cleared it from the main screen. Pretty good, pretty simple on how to clear it. Now we still have the one next to the envelope here. That is going to be the memory of the system. So if I don't want to see that one all the time, I can press this. We can go to alerts and alarms, and that's going to show us what's been going on. So test window, that's that right there, tampered. I already know this, I already fixed it. I don't want to be told about it anymore. So I can either just press this, or I can press acknowledge all. And I will give you this confirmation message here, making sure you want to delete this from the panel. I'm going to press OK. Clear it. No more indication here. No more indication here. I'm going to test the sensor again just to make sure it's working. And it is. and close. And that is how you clear a trouble from the panel. Now, not everything is going to be as easy as a tamper. You'll have an issue for RF loss, meaning that the sensor is not communicating with the panel. That can be caused by if the sensor is too far or if there's something in the environment which is blocking the signal. And there's other options that can show there as well. Again, in the guide for the IQ4 panel and on our website, there is more information on each possible trouble signal and how you can resolve it. So if you have something showing there, just check either the guide or our website, or feel free to contact us with questions as well. We can walk you through on how to get this resolved and how to clear it from your panel. Okay, so that is how you clear a trouble signal from your IQ4 panel. We went over the different types of troubles that can occur with the system. We saw how it's going to show on the main screen of the panel, how you can clear it and then acknowledge that trouble and clear it from the history of the panel. If you did like this video, please like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon to be notified about any future videos we release. If you have any questions for us, feel free to contact us. Our phone number is 888-818-7728. We have a support email address, which is support@alarmgrid.com. And if you come to our website, www.alarmgrid.com, we have a live chat option on there as well, so feel free to use any of those to contact us. Again, my name is Dylan from Alarm Grid, and thank you for watching.